Oh, would you look at that? It's a conveniently placed camera. I totally haven't been procrastinating or anything. How long has it been? It's been like a fucking month since I've made a video. And it was on a review that, 16 people watched. So, yeah. So, it's been interesting. I got sunburnt yesterday. I don't know if you can see that or not. If you're wondering why, it's because I walked into Target, and apparently they have very bright lights in there. But don't worry, about 2 gallons of aloe vera should fix it. But that's not the point of this video. You saw the title. Yes, I went to Comic-Con. Those lights are fucking annoying me. I just move over here. Man, I hate it when it's sunny. Anyway, yes, I went to Comic-Con, and, yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. The idea was suggested to me by my boy, White Trash, aka... Can I say his real name? I don't think I can say his real name. White Trash. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. Beautiful motherfucker. His Descent into Madness series. Beautiful. Go check him out. He's a great channel and all that. He's part of the Wizards. If you like my shit, you'll probably like his shit too. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the Comic-Con experience.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle...
Okay, I'm going back out here. So, I live in the southeastern area of the United States of America, and it just so happens that they have a Comic-Con for that area. And so, conveniently, I happen to live, about right here. I'll show you on a map, personally drawn by myself. So, because they hold a Comic-Con there, and because I'm a massive nerd, both literally and figuratively, I just had to go. And I was invited by, a friend of mine, we'll call him, Archimedes. So I was invited to go with my friend Archimedes and a couple of other friends, and it was fucking awesome. Now, I bet you're wondering if your boy cosplayed. What do you think my answer's gonna be? The answer is yes. I have an Ichigo Kurosaki mask. I don't like bleach. But I bought the mask because... well, it's for multiple reasons, but the main reason was because I recognized it. So, of course, I'm gonna go cosplay. If I own something like this, it should be... it should be a pretty big sign that I like cosplaying. Now, I bet you're wondering what I cosplayed as. Now, of course, obviously, I went as the hit popular character, Gyro Zeppeli. He's from... why is there so much shit on my floor? He's from a pretty obscure, manga series. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run. It's pretty obscure. I don't know if you've heard of it or not. If you have heard of it, shout out to you. You've got some good taste. Seriously, that is really good manga. You should read it, but not without reading the other 6 parts. Now, for a few months, I've been planning my cosplay, and well, it went through a lot of changes. It started as Chocolata from Golden Wind, and then it changed to, I think it changed to Weather Report for a minute, and then Jotaro, Part 6 Jotaro, obviously. And then finally, I showed my mom a picture of Gyro, and she was like, wow, that looks really cool and easy to make. why don't we just do Gyro? And I was like, oh, well, I mean, he's cool. All right, I'll do that. And so it became Gyro, and I will show you a picture right here. It's obviously going to be censored. I also had the eye that he absorbed during the Scary Monsters arc to save him and Johnny, but I'll probably show you that too, but like, censor most of my face. Now, while I was... seriously. I know I'm white, but you don't have to rub it in. Now, while I was there, we had so much freaking fun. I got so many comics. I'll probably, like, lay them out on my bed and, like, take a picture of it and show you on screen what all I got. But one of my most prized possessions, which I'll actually pull out now that I got at the event, was this. Now, it might not seem like much, you know, it's just a Deadpool classic book. I have not been collecting these. I only have the first one and now the 8th one, which I have now read, by the way. Some would argue that I shouldn't have read it, because it was signed. How much did I pay for this? $30. And I got it signed for free. Do you have any idea how fucking cool that is? Now, it wasn't signed by the writer, it was signed by someone better. The artist. Excuse me. The artist, which was none other than Georges Jeanty. Have you heard of him? I haven't until I met him. And he was fucking cool. I love him. And he's even left-handed, which, not a lot of you who are subscribed to me probably, look at my Twitter much, but I'm left-handed. I announced that on my Twitter. It wasn't like I was coming out or anything. It was just like a thing. I'm left-handed. And he was left-handed. And I'm an artist. Kind of. And he's an artist. Very much. And he gave me advice, because I'm writing a comic right now. I don't know if you've heard of it. I haven't released the name yet, and I'm not going to until the chapter comes out. If you want to hear about that, wait until the end of this video. I'm flicking my eyebrows, but you can't see that, because... okay, this bit's over. But he gave me... oh my fucking lord. He gave me some really good advice, and I was beyond overjoyed to get that advice from him. Like, for an artist, he gave me a lot of good advice on the writing technique. And, like, he's a really good artist, too. But, like, one of the most useful pieces of information he gave me was to use scripts for writing, which never occurred to me. Either I'm stupid, or that's just a hidden technique. And he got arrested right after Comic-Con for telling me that. Which I hope he didn't. Mr. Jeanty, if you're watching this, I was the guy in the weird gay cowboy costume. If you're watching this from jail, I apologize. He also told... motherfucker! Why won't the light fuck off? But, like, another piece of advice he gave me was that, like, your webcomic always starts off free. And then it gains popularity, it starts getting published, and all that jazz. That's how he started off. He started off, like, doing little bits. He would work freelance for other writers, and he would, and eventually, I think it was Marvel? Yeah, Marvel saw his stuff, and they were like, hey, we like your stuff. You want to work for us, kid? And also, this was pretty apparent to me, but he cleared that information up, but he said that, like, a comic book writer / artist can work for any publishing company. They are not limited to one company. Some are, because some prefer to work with that company, but you don't have to work with that company only. You can work with whoever you want. We'll take Frank Miller, for example. He worked with both DC and Marvel, and he also did his own thing. Garth Ennis, yes, that's how you pronounce his name. It's not Garfield's penis. I'm sorry, everybody. Cue the soundtrack. But Garth Ennis worked for Marvel, Dynamite, DC at one point. Is the light working? Oh. Nope, it's not. Come on. We should retitle this video Olive Doesn't Know How to Work Fucking Sun. I'm sorry, I can't control the sun. Is that a JoJo reference? Fuck you. fuck you. So, anyway, that was really cool. That was really cool. I like that guy. He was cool. I'm definitely gonna buy more of his stuff and, like, you know, take his advice into, account. I already have taken his advice into account. Somewhat. Anyway, I also met the guy who drew, you'll never believe this, The Walking Dead. Yes. He drew the motherfucking Walking Dead. He was the genius behind the guy who said that they should color it in black and white. The comic, not the show. Okay, now it's too dark. There we go. Okay, he drew the motherfucking Walking Dead. One of the most revolutionary comics in most of comic book history. He drew The Walking Dead. Now, the reason I keep restating that is because your boy, the Zoinkster Studios, I think that's what he renamed himself, Cody, said that, the southeastern version of Comic-Con was watered down. They had the guy who drew The Walking Dead there. Does that sound watered down to you? That doesn't sound watered down to me. That's pretty famous, Cody! I don't know! That's just me being me, though. He was the one complaining that Adam Savage was not there. Which, by the way, I had to look up who that was. No. No. Why? Why does that matter? It doesn't. Dakota. Now, I was also there with some other friends. I was there with Archimedes, as I mentioned before. That's not his real name, by the way. I just wanted to clarify that. These are all fake names, because I did not get permission to say their names. Broski, because that's his BroskiToski0. He's a cool guy. I like him. And, of course, my other friend. Every time I ask him for a pen name, he insists on me calling him Pablo. So, I was also there with Pablo, and I actually got a picture of Pablo in front of body pillows. Am I going to show you the picture? No. I would, but I did not get permission from him, and B, he likes his privacy. He doesn't like the internet seeing his face. Similarly to some handsome motherfucker we all know. I'll flash a beautifully drawn, not drawn, but like beautifully taken picture of him on screen. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I also, I didn't meet him, but apparently the guy who voiced the main character in Red Dead Redemption 2 was there. We didn't meet him, but we saw his booth. We walked by it, and there was a massive line. Pablo wanted to go talk to him, but, like, Archimedes and Broski wanted to... Well, none of us really argued against it. We all just unanimously agreed that it would be a bad idea to wait in a line that was half of a mile long. Am I exaggerating? Extremely, but it was still a very long line. And towards the end of our Comic-Con experience, I insisted on getting a picture with a JoJo character before we left. I guess would be proper English. I don't, me no speak English. am not speak English. Am not English speaker. I'm gonna fucking... So, right as I said that, you'll never guess who walked by. A person dressed up as Doppio from JoJo. And so I got a picture with them, and they got a picture with me. And that was pretty fucking cool. That was awesome. So a couple more things I want to mention before I leave the main video and then start talking about my comic. I also wanted to mention that I got this beautiful poster. Actually, you know what? Oh, bitch-ass motherfucker. Take it down. I have to be very careful. I got this beautiful JoJo poster right here. I would credit who made it because they gave me a business card. Oh, I shouldn't lay it that side down. But I have 2 business cards right here, and I don't remember which one was in the poster. So, actually, who gives a fuck? Go. I'll put their links in the description. I'm sure they're both great artists. I'm not sure. They're both great artists. I can guarantee that. Go check them out. I'll leave their links to their shit in the description. Am I big enough to give them any traction whatsoever? No. But go follow them and shit like that. They are both amazing people. I think I had a 3rd business card. Yep, right here. 3rd business card. Go follow this guy too. Go follow all 3 of these people. I'll put all their links to their shit in the description. But yeah, that was all I had for the main video. Thanks again to White Trash for giving me the inspiration to. Hold on a second. Thanks again to my my great friend White Trash. Again, link to his channel in the description. If you don't subscribe to him, I will find your IP address and come to your house and give you a nice kiss on the nose, because I'm not a violent person. But if I look on your computer and you're not subscribed to him, let's just say you'll get the same fate as the previous guy. You know what happened to him, don't you? Yes, that was a threat. I'll also leave a link to Cody's channel, Cody's Twitter and all that jazz. Go follow Cody on Twitter and subscribe to him on YouTube. Do all that jazz, and then go subscribe to the Wizards and all that jazz. All right, I'm done advertising. If you want to hear about my comic that's coming out sometime in the summer, then stick around. But in the meantime, this is olive oil soup spilling on the floor. Ow! Oh. Do you like my bad sense of humor in unnaturally lethal doses? Do you like my really strangely bad yet strangely good art style? Do you like to know how I put stories together? That last one probably doesn't apply to you. And follow me on Twitter.com, where I will be posting my official webcomic series, which I will be putting the teaser up in this corner for the remainder of this segment. Go follow me on Twitter and wait for that to come. It's gonna be amazing. I'm very excited to release this to you guys. No, despite the fact that some of you may not even read it, let alone like it, I am extremely excited to share this with all of you. I've been working for years on this. I've been working, on 3 different comic book series, but out of all of them, this one is the cream of the crop out of the 3 of them. It is the most beautifully crafted one that I have so far. It has my favorite characters, my favorite stories, my favorite everything out of all of it. And I'm very excited to share it with you. And I'm not going to be saying the name or anything because I want it to be a surprise. Even though the name doesn't really tell you much. But I'm not telling you the story either. You'll see it when the first chapter comes out. It's going to be more of a beta chapter because it doesn't go very in-depth into where I want to take the series. It's going to be a comedy/action series. It might have drama in it, but I'm probably not going to put drama in it because that would make it less funny. But who knows, maybe I'll go for a BoJack Horseman route where I balance the drama with the comedy. Probably not, though, because even though I'm capable of being a serious person, I don't want it to be taken very seriously. I'm very excited for this. I've spent months, if not years, designing the characters and perfecting and editing the story. I got my boy Pablo that I mentioned earlier, Pablo Espanol, as he insists on calling me. That's not a joke, by the way. He wants me to call him that. But my boy Pablo Espanol is going to be editing it for me. And my peers are going to be the ones that are going to judge it for me and give me the, what's the word? Kind of a consensus or whatever that word is, on what it's like to them. And if they would read that shit, it's going to be awesome. Alright? It's gonna kick you in the fucking balls, but in the good way. the cock and ball torture way. Because as we all know, no man wants to be kicked in the balls. So go follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be releasing Google Slides of them because I don't know how to professionally put them on a website. Well, I do, but I'm lazy. But it's all going to be drawn digitally, and there's so much that's going into it. I'm doing this for free, by the way. Yes, you heard me right. For free. Now, you can like, I don't want to say complain, because complaining would imply that, well, I would be the one complaining, because I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm literally making no profit off of this. Is that on purpose? No. But I wouldn't want to make money on this anyway. Because, if I made money on it, then that would just, will make me hate it, I think. Because that would make it a job. I'm doing this for fun. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm doing this for fun, but also to kickstart my dream. So go follow me on Twitter, do all that jazz. And, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon. Yeah. Also, we hit 21 subscribers. Again. Because I was at 23 and I lost like 3. And it was probably because I said fuck you, unsubscribe at the end of the previous video. But in all seriousness, I'm very glad that you all thought I was funny enough to hit the subscribe button. I do try my hardest, and I do care. It's called playing a character. So, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving me the time of day. Means a lot. I didn't see myself getting past 7 subscribers, I'm gonna be honest. That's a huge number for me, by the way, 21 is. 21 is a massive number for me. I know it's extremely minuscule against the likes of DanTDM, PewDiePie, Markiplier, the odd ones out. Hell, even Raccoon Eggs has more subscribers than me. Which is good, by the way. I love Raccoon Eggs. Shout out to him, Raccoon Eggs. He's going to be coming back, by the way. If you like my sense of humor, you'll probably like his more, because he has a more... We have a very similar sense of humor, is what I'm trying to say. But go subscribe to him. I'll leave a link to his channel, too. Even though he doesn't know who I am. At all. But, I would love it if you guys went and checked him out. He's a good YouTuber. He's a great guy. But... Now, officially, that is all I have for the video today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I thank you for being patient. I'm in high school now, so I have a lot of work. I have that webcomic that I gotta do, so I got even more work on top of that. I gotta write the scripts, I gotta draw, I gotta do all that jazz. It's really not that hard. It's not that hard at all, but it's very time-consuming, and I'm very thankful that all of you, are patient with me. But in the meantime, officially now, this is olive oil soup spilling on the floor.